A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now it's Jackson, rolling to his right, letting one go deep for Roberts. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Again, here's Bernard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Dalton able to hit Ross. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Joe Mixon. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Dalton here from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Jackson, flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Jackson now, sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on second and 5. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Nick Vigil able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. Second down and goal. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Here we go, third and 1. Gut check time, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll run again with Bernard. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Dalton's throw on target to Tyler Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 59 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson, and he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And an alley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got...
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
Mike 42, check.
Now Jackson, rolling to his left. He'll run it. They find some open field here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Throwing now is Jackson, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Jackson, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Vigil able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. So Dalton now. Got a man open, it's Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.